Welcome back to Insights at DDLynn Designs, a unique twist in the ancient art of wire. This is Dee, also known as Dee or DDLynn. So I thought I'd show you how to make this beautiful, beautiful weaving pattern. It's really pretty. I'm going to be using this, think of it like a belt. I'm going to be weaving it or looping it in and out of some looped rings I'm going to make. But I just thought it was so pretty, and while I was working on it this morning, this section here took me an hour. That's how long it takes to do weaving when you're going to be doing, I'm going to be doing 6 inches of this pattern. So I've obviously already started it, but I'm just going to start from the basic start of this weave, which is you have 4 wires. These are 20 gauge round. This would look absolutely remarkable with 26 gauge on 18 gauge. And what you're going to do is you're going to make 2 coils around your bottom wire or your number 1 wire, okay? So I've already started that back here, so I'm just going to do 1 because I'm doing my pattern now. But assume that you're starting and you're going to do 2 coils. Then you're going to do a 2-2 weave. So you're going to weave around your 1 and 2 wires twice, which are your bottom 2, and you're going to come in between. Then you're going to weave around your 2 and 3 wire twice, and you're going to come in between. Then you're going to weave around your 3 and 4 wires twice, and then you're going to come in between. So this is the starting of your pattern. And you want to snuggle back, so you want to cinch back before you complete a whole bunch of repeats, because this pattern needs to be really, really tight in order to really capture the design. So now that we've wrapped over that top wire, we're going to come all the way underneath and wrap around the bottom wire. This time we're going to wrap over all 4 wires twice. So we're going to do 1 complete rotation 2 times. So we're going to go once, and I got to get my arm because my lamp is out of the way here, all the way over, then twice, and just bring it around to the back and just kind of pull it up. Now we're going to come back in between the wires 3 and 4, which is the top wire, and we're going to roll all the way around to the bottom, and we're going to wrap around that bottom wire once, and then we're going to cinch our pattern up. I like to come in on an angle with the flattest part of my plier. I don't like to come straight because it pushes. So here, I'm always going to give you tips, tricks, and techniques to accelerate your journey in this magical ancient art of wire. So if you go straight, sometimes we have a tendency to push the wires out or ding it. So I like to come on an angle so it keeps them in that position, and very gently just push down. You want to keep your wires straight. If you have a healthy gap in between, you should be able to slide your weaving wire through. And if you open up, here's another tip, your wires at the top, kind of flare them out up here, then you have working room to get in between your wires. So we've completed our first set or repeat, which is the 2-2-2, then 2 over all 4. And so now we're going to start that again. So we're going to go over 2, in between 2, over 2, which is wires 2 and 3, in between, no, not yet, got to go over them twice, in between them, then I'm going to go over wires 3 and 4 twice, and then I'm underneath, and I'm going to come back in between wires 3 and 4, and I'm just going to roll this all the way around and slide it. Now I'm going to wrap around the bottom wire 1. And I use my fingers and my pliers to cinch back, because each gives you a different way of cinching, meaning sometimes you'll feel the wire cinch back more with your fingers, and then I might come in and snuggle them in with my pliers even more. So I'm going to wrap around both of these twice. Then I'm going to come in between the top wires, which are 3 and 4, and I'm going to bring that wire all the way around underneath and wrap over the bottom wire. And then I'm going to repeat that pattern of the 2, 2, 2. So we'll do this one more time, and I'll do it slower this time, and I think you should have it. So we're going to go over 2 twice. Then I'm going to come in between the 2. So my wire's coming out the top. This is for beginners. Then I'm going to go over wires 2 and 3 twice. Then I'm going to come in between them, coming back in between wires 2 and 3, and I'm always going to use my finger to push my wire in and snug those wires down. Then I'm going to wrap over the top 2 wires 3 and 4 twice. When I'm coming around, so I'm at the top, I'm coming around, I'm going to come in between them. Then I'm going to bring my wire all the way around underneath all 4 wires. So it's now coming out the bottom, and we're going to wrap it around wire 1. Then I'm going to slide them down with my fingers. When you're first starting your first set of patterns, here's another tip. You want to kind of slide as you're sliding down and push. So let's say you've done 3 sets of this repeat. You want to hold the bottom of your wires and the top and cinch and push. So almost pushing them into each other. And then I always come back in. So now we're going to wrap over all 4 wires twice. So I'm going to go over once, come all the way around twice, wires coming over the top, and then I'm going to go back in between them, bring that wire over the top all the way around and underneath, wires coming out now, underneath the base number 1 wire, and I'm going to wrap around that wire 1 full rotation, and then I'm going to cinch them down. Let's do it one more time. Give me your feedback. Let me know if you need any help. So we're going to go over 2 twice, in between 2, pushing with my finger and sliding that wire up. Over 2, which is wires 2 and 3, twice, in between wires 2 and 3, over wires 3 and 4, twice. When I'm coming around on the second rotation, I'm going to bring it around the back in between wires 3 and 4. Then I'm going to bring that wire up, over, and all the way under, so it's all the way around the back, and wrap around wire 1. And then I'm going to cinch them down, give them a little snuggle. I'm going to come in on an angle and very gently just push my wires down. So then you complete that pattern by going around all the wires twice, over the top, in between, all the way around underneath, and wrap around the bottom wire. And then you would start your 2-2 weave. Let me know what you think, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that. It's a beautiful weave. I will show you the finished product. I wanted to show you some rings I finished. This one I did a while ago. I just did this one. And it has a beautiful little lilac amethyst in it, which really complements the sterling. And this is like a basket weave with half round wire. And then I just finished this one. I've had this iolite. This was a trade I did. This is museum grade. A client of mine, I've been in insurance 33 years. That's my professional occupation, so that you all know now. And a client of mine was a jeweler, and he had stained glass in his house. So I was doing stained glass at the time. I've always done artistic things. And so we did a trade for this glorious iolite. It is truly museum grade. I did it in sterling silver with peridot faceted beads. I'm going to be changing these out right here, and I'm going to be setting them with cab wrap peridot because I really love the complement with the green and the blue purple iolite. Anyways, thank you so much, everyone, for being a magical part of this ancient art of wire. I wanted to show you the back. It's really cool as well. It's just a different pattern, and if you do it right and you cinch your wires together, you could use the back versus the front. It's just a beautiful pattern on both sides, but completely different. Some weaves are the same on each side, but this one is not. So let me know what you think. Have a wonderful, magical wire wrap day. Bye for now.